MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Adam Conley will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Tampa Bay, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Line drive to center field. Yelich is right there, 1 down. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He's got an 11-game hit streak going. That means he's hitting lefties, righties, starters, relievers. He's doing it all right now, and he's really comfortable in the box. You can see his confidence is just beaming.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, John Jaso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And we'll flash up the Rays leaderboard for you there to find that his total is currently 4th best on the Tampa Bay Ball Club. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. From the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Here's Justin Upton now.
The left fielder, number 9.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Hit hard down the line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Count even now at 1-1. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. Striding in for his first at-bat, Wilson Ramos, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jake Odorizzi is a really good pitcher. Doesn't get a lot of respect for the quality that he has. Low to mid-90s fastball, great straight changeup, and more importantly, a curveball that he can throw at any time. A really strong 3-pitch mix. He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's gone.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In is Christian Yelich. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's 0 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Gordon gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. None out. Runners at first and second. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Gordon is on his way home, and the runner is in from second. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box now, Justin Bour, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's got 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
that wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Kiermaier. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Stepping in, Carmen Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Odorizzi comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 3 runs already home here. Two 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0. He's taken strike one. The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Marlins on top, 3-2. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner.
Nope, that's foul.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and foul, though it had the home run distance. The next 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Jake Odorizzi, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer that goes foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Tulowitzki will make the catch. To retire the side. Martin Prado now, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. For Espinoza, the second baseman, and he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So here now is the pitcher, Adam Conley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. Now the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. sent on the ground out to second. Espinosa's up with it, and that's the second out.
The batter, second baseman, Gordon.
Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Odorizzi looks in. First pitch on the way. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was plunked with the pitch in his first trip to the plate. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him float. Down the first baseline. And this is right past him at first and down the right field line. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Boy, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in once again, Justin Bour. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. Calhoun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Marlins 4, the Rays 2. Great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Going to be a tough play. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Jaso.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, John Jaso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you
and he runs out of gas between bases, they tag him out to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Taken in by Longoria. And there's one down now. And with one away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. Ready for another chance, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle. Cozart has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The left fielder, number 3, Carmen Lopez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carmen Lopez.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Odorizzi's ready on his way with the 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Martin Prado now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lopez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch out, nothing doing. Three and 0 now.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from this funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping into the box, Adam Conley. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0. Ground ball right side. Fielded in shallow right by Espinosa. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here. Leading off the inning, Justin Upton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And it's fouled away. So far this year against Southpaws, Longoria carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Line drive to left. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Yelich is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
In now, Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon able to get there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it here 4-2. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, D. Gordon. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Gordon.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. For Espinosa, the second baseman. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder.
Ready once again, Christian Yelich. He singled his last time up. Pitch on the way. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's the windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now singled homer run in his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-0. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Stepping in, Danny Espinosa. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Espinosa.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jake Odorizzi.
And now it's the Tampa Bay pitcher, Jake Odorizzi. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting, center fielder.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Kiermaier, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. Way out in front.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Still down by a count of 4 to 2. Digging in once again, Justin Bour, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot for Justin Bour. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's a foul ball. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Jose De Leon takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. JT Realmuto will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Tulowitzki aboard here at first with nobody out. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, left fielder, Carmen.
Ready
Lopez.
for another shot now. Carmen Lopez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier is there. 2 gone. Up next from Miami, Martin Prado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, Hector.
Well, that's just a case, D-Row. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of it.
No hits to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Realmuto rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Second baseman, Gordon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Second and third, 2 away. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 6, the Rays 2. Here's John Jaso now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it, it looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He had that 2-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Nero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Slider's in for a strike. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Yelich on at first, nobody out. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked.
Justin Moore.
Into the box, Justin Bour, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Cozart for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 out.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. A man on third with 2 down. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Guerra is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Cole Calhoun goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, JT Realmuto will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
JT Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun coming on, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Harmon Lopez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Martin Prado. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. 3-0 pitch gave him license to be selective, and he's able to get on base. The inning's still alive. Brendan Drury will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Brandon Drury.
In there, and it's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. An even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Prado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that misses. 2-1. Two and two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He'll go the short way to Espinosa, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. They lead it 6-2. Corey Dickerson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Dickerson now pitching for the Marlins, number 46, Kyle Fairclough.
Strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 14 homers and 34 driven in.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-2, here it is. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Corey Dickerson goes quietly to lead off the 8th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out, nobody on. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Turned on down the line. Moore has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, John.
Here's John Jaso now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fairclough, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Yimi Garcia goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
63, Yimi Garcia. Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on by Espinosa takes care of him for the first down. In is Christian Yelich. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Justin Moore.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to Cozart here for the force, and that'll be that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played. Zach Cozart will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Brian Ellington comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. On the ground near home. That winds up foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready for another shot now. Justin Upton. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of what.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some. Kind of messes behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
That's a ball one.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Upton at second. Longoria on at first with two down. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to get
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States, but what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home crowd. Makes those fireworks even more enjoyable.
6-2 the final total today. The Miami Marlins get their 20th home win this year. Adam Conley earns win number 4 on the season. Jake Odorizzi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail Station.